Welcome back. It's another episode of Besties, Facts, and Music. I'm Mole. That's Hannah. Today's a random day. I love it. I love random day because I get to hear new music that I don't really get to listen to often because Hannah has a completely different taste in music than I do. And so sometimes she comes up with one that I'm like, that's pretty good. I'm gonna start listening to these guys. I fell down a rabbit hole a couple times with that, that Swedish or Finnish heavy metal that you play a couple times. Yeah, that stuff was good. Like it's like Vikings with guitars. Love it. So today, like I said, we're gonna keep it random. And Hannah, how are you?
I'm fine now. The family has been ill again. We always are, so that's not news.
That seems to happen.
Yeah, but right now I'm okay-ish.
Okay-ish.
How about you?
I am doing great. But actually, I had a rough couple days. I've been having everybody who listens. I've told this before, but I have diverticulitis. I've been having some pretty bad issues lately. But it seems to be pretty cleared out right now. So I got some work done yesterday before we started getting these downpours that we're getting for the next 3 daes. Luckily, our power hasn't come out yet, so knock on wood again that the curse doesn't hit us. But so I've been we're planning a family barbecue / reunion on the 10th of August. So I've been cleaning up the property. I've been trying to get everything set up. And, I got the pool going, all nice and clean now, and so we're looking forward to that. We haven't seen these people in decades, it seems. So everybody's about to get together, and I usually try not to force people to get together, but everything's the way things are going lately. I think everybody could use a break and a little party. So come over and hang out. We're gonna have some beers. We're gonna have some stuff. Play some horseshoes. Go swimming. Have a fire. All that good stuff. Kiddies can go out and play badminton and volleyball and all that great shit. So so that's where I'm at these days. So
sounds good.
Yeah, it's living the dream. So let's get right into this. I love music. You love music. I love Beck. You love Beck. Who doesn't really? We don't really get to listen to this music a lot anymore because they don't play it anymore. Really. So at least around here, and this breaks my heart really bad because this is late 90s music, mid 90s. You know what I mean? Like maybe mid 90s, and it's on classic rock radio, people. And I'm old now, I guess. This stuff was in high school. Okay, this was playing when I was in high school. So we're gonna listen to Beck's "Loser," and I'm gonna drown in my sorrows and cry a little bit while we're talking. So if Hannah can hear that, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And
it's pretty low again.
It is pretty low again. Let's see what we can do here. Raise it a little. Better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. For some reason, it was still going. Okay. Damn. Everything is just weird lately. I don't know. So this is Loser. Hannah. What do you know about Beck?
Not much. Not much, really. I came across a new song from him, which I liked, and then I got into this old stuff, which I love. So
this is it. People didn't think about that. Beck was, this little stoner dude. He come out, he looks like a skater kid, and then he puts out this weird ass song that people are like, holy shit, like, and it hit big. I remember in high school that Loser was all over the place. All over the place. Like, that's all you would hear is Loser.
And now you can't hear it.
And now you can't hear it anywhere. So, I guess we were spoiled. So, because now, like I said, you can't hear it anywhere. Classic rock radio is the only place, and that's rare. Like, I don't get why nobody plays it all. Like, I should start a legit radio station. But you know what? We got a Twitch channel. I might just start playing fucking music and just do it. You know what I mean? Like, who's gonna stop? Really? If they're gonna, who's gonna stop? Nobody listens.
If there isn't any problems with the law and.
I think there's ways around it. And if anything, I have to go back and get my my BMI license to play music. Like I do with my DJ. So actually, I should be covered under that. I didn't even think about that. All right, cool. So now I might have to start up a Twitch channel, play some music, because I think I'm legal. So,
Okay.
fucking YouTube, Twitch, stop taking my shit down. I got a license. So, and we're gonna stick out with that Random 4, by the way. Hannah, we talked about this last time. We have the new show with Random 4 coming out. I did film the intro. I'm gonna shoot it over to you so you can look at it and laugh your ass off because it's fucking hilarious. And like I didn't expect it to come out as funny as it did, but it's just like people, you're gonna love this show. It's 4 random videos from 4 random artists, 4 random genres from 4 random decades. So 40 years, and it's fun. I think we're gonna make pretty good on this show. I think Hanna said that she was going to join in and help out with this, so I think we're gonna make everybody like. I don't know. I kind of got a new lease on trying what I want to figure out to do here. You know what I mean? Like the channel's been kind of in a flux of like different things. Like there's podcasts, obviously, but you know then there's just random videos and the skits here and the video games. And I think honestly, it's time to focus a little bit and then start using my skills as a comedian and you know, and a writer and start doing stuff because honestly I'm bored. And there's only so much I can do, and I hear your voices in man all the time. Might as well use them in videos. So, people think I'm crazy. They're right, probably. So, all right. This was "Loser" by Beck, and we're winding down here, and there we go, Beck, "Loser" off of his album. I can't remember for the life of me now. Son of a bitch.
Me neither.
I should look that up. I'll put the link in. I'll put a description.
I don't know a lot about Beck.
Yeah, all I know is really that he is a very talented DJ as well as, you know, a songwriter. He's done more music after this that I think people would consider sorry, goddamn. People consider more obscure, not mainstream. What's the other word for not quite mainstream, but not quite like it's like different. I don't know. It's just not what you hear normally. Like that's why you don't hear him on the radio really anymore. He's putting out music for his fans basically nowadays. So, and what's your favorite? What's your favorite Beck song there, like that you've listened to?
Well, the one we just played.
The one we just listened to, "Loser."
Yeah, that's why I chose it. I wish I could remember what was the new song that I found, but I have no idea. I'm just gonna check.
Yeah, go ahead, check. That's what we're here for. That's what the internet's there for.
It should be on my liked songs. E-Pro.
E-Pro?
E-Pro.
I'm gonna have to listen to that then. I haven't heard that yet. It's a newer one, you said, right? Okay. Probably didn't come up on my Spotify radar. I just probably didn't notice. So, see, my favorite is "Loser," obviously too. But I like the version that this group called the Cleverleys did. We played it on the show a while ago. It's a cover country version. It's so good though. It is so good. So that one always. I'm gonna have to just put a link to that one again too because that is such a good song. That group does not get enough love. The Cleverleys, go find them online. They do a lot of covers of songs you wouldn't know. Diggity, you know, a couple of this so good. But anyway, Hannah, let's is there anything you've been watching lately on TV? I know everybody, you know, you've been staying at home and, you know, not really, but, you know, you've been out and about, but, you know, the kids have been, you know, probably, I think you said the kids were a little, you know, ill lately and, you know, the husband's going through some stuff right now. And you've been watching anything to stay busy?
Well, I have been watching a lot of YouTube.
Same here.
And H3 podcasts, which was on a break and came back. We watched, we're really late, but I have some trouble remembering anything right now.
Me too. It's mainly because I smoke too much weed. Which, by the way, I gotta. I've been hurting this morning.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Look, if we can find a way to mail some to you, I got your back, really. I will. I
Yeah,
just
well,
don't know how the Finnish customs is.
yeah, I think they are pretty.
Yeah, we might have to send you a
Yeah,
jar of peanut butter or something. It's airtight.
it's highly illegal here. So I couldn't remember the name House of Dragon
Oh,
for
okay.
some fucking reason.
That's the Game of Thrones spinoff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, the
the
wife
second
watches that.
season.
Yeah, she's been watching that.
Yeah.
I actually am gonna start watching today.
Mhm.
Season 6 of Cobra Kai came out. Thank
Uh-huh.
God. Now me and
Mhm.
Eleanor can do our podcast for that again. Combo Kai, catch it on your local wherever you find podcasts. So I get to finally sit down and watch the last season, season 6, and it's supposed to tie in to the all the Karate Kid universes now. Like they're bringing in the Jackie Chan Karate Kid universe. Like I didn't think that was even a thing. Like
Mhm.
to be in the same universe, but they're bringing Jackie Chan in. They're making a new movie, Karate Kid, with Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio, freaking. I'm like, what? My 8-year-old kid inside of me is just going, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because I
Mm.
like Jackie Chan for what he was, an action star back in the day. Like, I didn't care for the new
Mm.
Karate Kid movie that he was in. People just to be, point blank, and I've voiced my opinion on that one numerous times on the show. But Jackie, I'm so excited, for Jackie Chan to actually be a badass again. Like a dude teaching, martial arts. I love that. He was the best role for that. I'm not too excited about Jaden Smith being brought back in to reprise his role, but it is what it is. They got to make money somehow. I can't hurt the kid. Yeah, I can't hate the kid for wanting to, for getting work. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not.
Mm.
It is what it is. It's gonna hurt me a little bit for watching it, but it is fine. I'm gonna watch it either way. So, but I digress. That's a whole other show. You're gonna listen to that soon. But speaking of other shows, those old movie guys. I'm sure you've seen it by now. A couple hundred people have watched it. Thank you, everybody.
Mhm.
Me and Andre Gower watched The Towering Inferno. Talked about it. His sister was in it. A lot of big name stars, Fred Astaire, all them guys. But that's not why we're here today. We're talking random stuff today, and that was random, I guess. So
Yeah, it
plug,
was
plug, plug,
random.
plug, plug. How is One Hand on Tech doing, by the way, Bestie?
Still
Still going?
doing it.
Uh,
Still making videos.
Is
Still kicking.
you guys getting some good stuff in the mail? Like everybody sending you some good shit lately to review, or what's going on?
Yeah, I think so. And the last video I was in was some LED lights,
Okay.
smart lights.
Smart lights, I gotcha.
But my husband has been doing some other stuff too. Oh, and this mic I'm testing right now.
Oh, okay. What's the brand? Who sent it to you?
Razer.
Because
Why can't I remember anything?
Because
Right
it sounds
now?
pretty damn crystal clear. So that's
Yeah,
it.
and it's small. Wait, let me see if I can.
Oh, it's a
tiny.
bullet. I love it.
It is. Thank you. It is Razer Siren V3 Mini.
Nice. That's awesome. What are they? They good price? Good price range?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We wanted not the cheapest, but not the most expensive.
Right.
Like
Mid range.
Good
Like
qualities.
Mid-range.
Yes.
Right.
And it's really kind of cheap anyway.
Nice.
So it didn't cost that much.
That is awesome. I'm all about testing out products, especially microphones. I'm a mic fiend, like because me being the musician that I was back in the day. Like I tested like so many mics growing up, like going through my whole phases, like from being in the recording studios, with their big ass condenser mics, and then being in the radio station with basically stage mics. Honestly, that's all they really used. They didn't need anything fancy in the radio because they had to pop filters on. That's all they really needed. And then me being on stage using crappy shitty mics, house mics that people have abused, and like and then computer mics. I got three USB computer mics, and they ain't worth shit. anymore. Not a thing. Like you plug them in, they worked great at first. You know what I mean? And then
Mm-hmm.
like a month in, you start hearing cracks, pops, and then
Mm-hmm.
it's like, oh my fucking god! And then all of a sudden they don't work with your computer. Your computer don't want to recognize them. Something's going on. So I
Yeah.
literally have a pile of 3 condenser mics and like 5 other mics that I can't use because they sound like shit or they just fucking, you know what I mean? Like, and I've wasted so much money on mics. I
Mm-hmm.
over the years I've wasted so much money. I could have probably bought a house with the mic money just for just as much mics, and oh god,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
me too. And I have the best one I used to have watched was Blue Yeti
Hmm.
podcasting mic,
Yeah.
and it was great for a year or two, and then
Hmm.
I broke it. And then we had in my studio, we had, I don't remember what it was, but it was really expensive and it had nice lighting and everything, and it it never was. I didn't want to use it ever. So money
Yeah.
well spent.
Yeah, we were using on air products for a while,
Mm,
and they were all right. Originally, they were good for what they were, and then, like I
mm,
said, a month or two later, you start getting the cracks, and then my interface don't work. You know what I mean? Like,
mm.
and it's just I don't know. So I might try out that razor that you get. If you said it's a good
Yeah,
mid range price, it
siren.
sounds
Yeah,
fucking awesome. So I'm gonna
yeah,
end up.
and it's USB. Just plug it in and
Yeah,
it's
I
perfect.
like that even better because right now I'm using a mixing board.
Mm,
My old, live mics that I used for playing out and stuff like that, which are great mics. The Radio Shack, I don't know if you guys had a Radio Shack over there. It's
no.
probably not. But it
Mm,
was an electronics company here for throughout the
yeah.
70s and 80s. And they made their own shit for the longest time, and it was such high quality stuff that everybody was buying it up. And that's what they used back in the lot. They weren't using Shure or they weren't using anything. It was all Radio Shack products. So
Mm,
I'm still using a Radio Shack microphone right now,
mm,
and
mm.
honestly, I think it sounds all right. It's not like
Yeah, it does.
it's not like horrible, but I just don't like the
Mm,
whole interface I have to go through to set everything up. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather
yeah.
just plug it in and use it. So I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
definitely try that razor. And,
Yeah.
let you guys know too what I think of it personally. But I think right now
Mm,
it sounds fucking awesome. And right now
yeah.
I think we're gonna do another song. Uh,
Yes.
Brass Against. This is a Rage Against the Machine cover band. I'm assuming.
Yeah. But they
So
do covers from
other
other
stuff,
bands
right?
too.
Right? Yep. And
Yeah, and the singer is amazing.
yeah. So I listened to this before we got on here. This is "Killing in
Mm-hmm.
the Name," covered by Brass Against. So
Mm,
you guys are gonna like it, I think. Definitely.
mm.
How is it? Is it good volume still?
Yes.
All right, good. I'm glad this is working.
Hmm.
This is good.
Yeah, I'm just waiting what happens next that something
I
stops working.
know. I'm so like no, I'm playing it. I'm like oh, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, because I don't want to try to share the screen. Because last time that does it, it
Yeah.
doesn't seem to work proper anymore. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I got a mixer for a reason. Like I can put it on other tracks. I just know it's like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we had that problem where it would cut me out. You know what I mean? While I was
Yeah.
playing music and vice versa. And I don't know why that did it, but it seems to be working fine now.
Mm-hmm.
So other than that, it's pretty good now. Hannah, really, I had another question I wanted to ask you before we got to this. What made you pick the list of songs you picked today? Was it just random? You want to listen to music, or you felt like in the mood to listen to these guys actually?
Yeah, I know. I had quite a
Like random
difference
mix.
in the yeah. These are all songs that I have lately, or artists that I have lately found,
Okay.
and I have a list on my phone to choose some random shows. So I was just waiting when we are doing one of these again.
Nice.
There are a couple of those. Let me see my song list. So here it is. So this band I found accidentally. We were driving somewhere, and my husband has some random shit from Spotify,
Right.
just metal or something, and this was on, and I fell into the rabbit hole and searched everything about them because I fucking love this. And then the Jack Harris one, which we haven't played yet,
I'll be
that
coming up
was
next.
from TikTok,
Oh,
and it's not
TikTok song, okay.
my kind of music really, but I had such a great obsession of that song. For weeks, I was just playing it. Maybe the words.
Yeah.
It talks about the taboo subject of eating mental health medication,
Right.
and how you can't talk about them in a negative way, but some of them do make you kind of like a zombie or robot when you can't feel anything. Or I have experienced it, and I wish we could talk about that too.
Wow.
I wouldn't be here without medication,
We
that's
could
for
talk about
sure.
that. That's
Yeah,
very true. I wouldn't be here
but
without medication. I'm using some.
yeah, yeah,
It's a medication. It's to keep me sane from killing
yeah.
me.
Mhm.
Because it happens.
But some of them aren't good for everyone, and I
No,
don't know
no.
why we can't say that. You
Yeah,
know.
we can. I'm all about talking about that because, if anything helps, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
People put a bad stigma on drugs. Because
Mm,
a lot of people abuse
that's
them.
the problem,
You know what I
I
mean?
think.
But if it
So
wasn't,
when you say some medication isn't good for me, people think, oh, no one can use any
yeah,
medication now,
yeah,
huh?
like they vilified a plant for so long,
Mm,
and then they vilified like medicines that were legit helping people, and then just because a few
mm,
people abuse them, and then
yeah.
they get you high, they're like, oh, they're bad, you
Hmm.
can't do that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
but if it's helping more people than it's hurting, why are we
Mm,
condemning it? And why, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
know.
I don't get the rationale of some
Mm,
of these people. I don't
yeah.
get it. Um,
But yeah, that's the point of that song. And I have no idea how I just found it before it came out. So I had a teaser and I was waiting for it to come out. And and then Vinnie March is from TikTok as well. Uh, I chose a real song of his, but
okay.
he has this. He makes medieval commentary music videos of re- just making fun of alpha men or some clips he has seen, and it's awesome. So check out Vinnie March.
Definitely check out
March,
Vinny
yeah. But
Marchi,
that song
right?
isn't one of
Marchi?
the funny ones.
It's Vinny Marchi,
I
right?
think it's March.
March? We're gonna put the I silent at the
I
end.
think so.
Okay.
I
I
don't
was
think it
wondering how
has.
they pronounce. I'm like Vinny Marchi,
I'm not
Vinny March,
sure either.
Marche, Marchi, Marchai, March. All right, that was
Hmm.
that was killing in the name by Brass Against. We're gonna keep the music thing playing though in the background, just because I
Yeah.
like it. And this is "Careful What You Wish For" by Jack Harris, the song that
Mm.
Hannah was just talking about.
Yeah.
And I listen to these songs. You know what? It's not my type of music per se, but it's a good
Mm.
song. I can tell
Yeah.
talent, and I can tell good music when I hear it. It's
Yeah.
not my style particularly, but
Same.
it's very good for what it is. The guy's a very talented artist, actually.
Yeah.
I was just looking
And
up.
very young.
Yeah, very very young. Like I'm not
Yeah.
sure how much they got put out, but this
Me neither.
song, if they're got other songs like this, they should do pretty well for themselves. Go
Yeah.
to TikTok now, do something.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, great, your followers are one thing. You need money. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So put
Yeah.
that shit out. If you got all them followers, they will buy your CD, dude, or whatever they will buy it. Don't make your shit available for download for free though, or else they ain't gonna buy it. I made that mistake a long time ago with a couple of my old back catalogs. The songs that really did well were free downloads, and I'm like, oh, we put them on an album. Album didn't sell very well. So they're like, well, we already got these songs. I'm like, yeah, I know. Come on, man. Buy the physical shit. But no, this guy, guy's got talent. Very talented
But
person.
I haven't listened to anything else from him.
Right.
I tried, but it wasn't really for me.
No.
So this only song that
That kind of caught
hit
you,
me.
right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I might have to see if any more of his catch me. But like I said, it's fucking. It's not bad, people. Like, and listen to this guy, check Harris. I'll put the link again. All the songs we played today, I'll put in the bio and stuff. So it's here's what it is. We'll be up on Twitch as soon as this is done, and then a couple days following that, we'll be up on YouTube. So you guys can watch that. The audio version.
Unless YouTube takes down.
Which by the way, I might just if they do, I'll have to edit. I'll put some kind of low noise over the music in the background. That way they can't say nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's that way people. I can't download. Usually they only have a problem if you play it like where people can stream it. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird, like to download. There's very gray areas when it comes to playing music. Because I've seen websites where you play like almost whole songs. You know what I mean? And not get fucking tagged. And luckily though, the YouTube channel isn't monetized. I mean, it is monetized, but we don't really make a lot of money on it, so it doesn't really matter if they don't let me monetize it. So it is what it is. I'm just out for fun and views, people. I don't really care. I don't care if the money part isn't really what I'm after. So I kind of do this just to keep busy, not go insane. And I love talking to my bestie. I love talking to fucking everybody I do shows with and the guests and everything. And by the way, shout out Lissa Coulter, good friend of the show, country singer, is on tour. She'll be coming to Boston. She'll be coming to New York. She'll be coming to all the areas around here. Soon, at the end of the summer, we have a whole bunch of other people that I know. Coed and Cambria are coming, and they're doing a show here again. And it's haven't seen those guys in years. Just hang out quite a bit. There's a whole bunch of good shows going on in my area right now. Like, so if you're a music fan and you're in the New York area, upstate particularly, go check out like SPAC, which is the Saratoga Performing Arts Center, UPAC, which is the Ulster Performing Arts Center. We got all these different places that have live music and entertainment. And my area, particularly the Hudson Valley area of New York, is a hotbed of music, which is why I love growing up here. I love being where we are because it's so diverse, in the music. You can go right down the road and listen to a country singer at a bar, right? Then you go down the street and you hear a rapper, and you got like a metal guy up the road, and like it's so cool. Like whatever your taste is, you're gonna find somebody that plays music, or is DJing or something like that plays your music too. So, I don't know, how is it over there in Finland? You guys got like a good scene like that over there, or?
Well, what should I say? In our capital city, Helsinki, which hopefully isn't too far away from us, there are some gigs that actually are bigger. But I don't know. Maybe heavy metal is surprisingly in Finland doing its thing, but then I haven't really checked in on other scenes because I'm mostly in heavy metal scene.
That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Like what kind of you guys have? I'm assuming you guys have big venues, right? Like
a couple.
you have your like stadiums and stuff like that. You know what I mean? What's the biggest band you guys have had over there that you can recall?
Well, we have had big bands, really big ones. They almost any, but they come here rarely and do one show and leave.
And then
they always sell, as quickly as they can.
Like, all right, guys, it's been nice. Gotta go.
But I think we have, just any big artists. They do come here
Who's the
in
biggest you've
this
seen?
one big venue.
Yeah.
So
Who's the biggest you've seen in that venue?
David Bowie.
So, oh, I'm jealous. Jelly. That was what, a couple years ago? Not that
Oh,
before he died.
so many years
obviously.
ago. 10 years, 15.
10 years, something like that. Okay.
At least 15, maybe
Yeah.
20.
Did he do all the hits?
Yeah, I think so. And I was so young. So
Oh, yeah.
young. It was more than 20 years ago. Oh my god. I am so old.
Oh no. Oh, by the way, people, this is one of my picks now. This is Snotty Nose Res Kids, Bougie Natives. I just had to. I'm letting them go, and I just had to think about. Wait, I have to tell these songs. And the one before that was Poser by Vinnie Marchi. So definitely go check him out. That shit was good.
Yeah, and if the music as a genre wasn't for you, it really isn't for me either. But that one song catched me for
Yeah.
some reason,
Yeah.
and the funny videos he does, they are awesome. Where he is singing as an elf or some other creatures about alpha dudes or alpha bros or.
That is awesome. I'm really gonna have to watch more of his stuff. I'm gonna have to go on there.
I should send you some.
You should definitely send me some. I've been like speaking of like internet dudes that do like funny music and stuff. There's this dude Rise Hendrix. I don't know if anybody's seen him. He's on the Instagram and TikTok. He's a rapper, but he does this stuff where he's like the producer, and then he does the other character who's like rapper or singer. And the one guy that he does is called Real Gangsta, and he's like none of his he takes like the worst like Flight of the Bumblebees, we'll just say, like some like classical song or some song like girls just want to have fun, and he'll take the instrument and he'll do like gangster rap over it, like in the style, and he'll be like, real gangsters listen to Cyndi Lauper, yo, and he's like real gangster, and he starts rapping over like some weird shit, and you see that his character as a producer just looking at him like, bruh, just like this. And then like this, he does this other one where the lyrics don't match the beat, where he's like just saying weird shit, just like just weird stuff like I got snot nose coming out my butt, I got this and that. Like, it's just and the dude's just like, I'll just send you links, dude. I don't do it no justice. I'm like a 5-year-old kid just repeating shit. At this point, I'm like, yeah, this and that, yeah, I'm missing half of it.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah.
I will send you a link. But we found with my son, this dude on TikTok that makes AI do country songs that make no sense. They're so funny. They're so great. And he just plays the drums and laughs his ass off.
Oh, I think I've seen that guy. Yeah, send me a link though, because I want to make sure it's the same person. But I think I've seen it. And if it's the same that I'm thinking of, yeah, he's funny as hell. I have to find out his name again. Every person that we mentioned here, I'm gonna try to put a link in the bio, just so you guys can check out who we're talking about, so you're not lost.
I haven't slept in so many nights that I keep forgetting everything. It's so surprising that I'm here.
I'm the same way the past few nights, girl. I know with my diary attacks, I haven't been able to do much. This is Stacy Brown Got To by Shel Silverstein. People, just like the guy who wrote the books Where the Sidewalk Ends and Light in the Attic and all them for kids. He's a very dirty man in real life. He's a very, very, very dirty man.
That's fun. I'm gonna try to find. Oh, here he is. Seth Drums.
Oh yes, that is him. That the dude is.
Yeah, the
hilarious.
AI drummer.
That stuff is hilarious. And there's this other dude. Speaking of drummers, sorry, he just popped in my head. Completely random. But he's another does videos. You see, I spend more time on the internet than I realized. So there's this guy, and he's one of the best drummers I think like in the world. Where he'll sit there and he'll do like these weird like super fast drum patterns and all this stuff, like one-handed. He's got this really long beard, and he's got this backwards hat on normally, and he'll just sit in the camera and he'll look at you, and then he just playing along the songs, adding like all these ridiculous like fills and stuff. He's playing with like one hand and flipping the drumstick. He's like going all crazy, and I'm like, this dude's amazing. Again, I'm gonna put the link in there because I can't remember his name either way, but he is the best drummer in the world as far as I'm concerned. Far enough. Yeah, definitely. When I put the link in there, check that shit out. So this is a random internet thing. Okay, any more internet people you want to talk about?
Not internet people, but since this is a random episode and we are talking about AI, we downloaded an AI picture generator on my son's phone, and we have been playing with it and laughing. And yesterday we noticed that AI doesn't know the difference between cat food and cat poop.
Oh no!
So there's a fact for you.
That is a big fact. So I would like to see that picture if you guys have saved it.
Oh, I think I have.
Oh,
I might show it.
Yes, definitely show it.
I have so many. Oh. Will Smith eating cat poop.
Oh, there it is.
It's cat food.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. So my son has this weird obsession with Will Smith. I have no idea why. He's 12. He hasn't seen any of his movies.
He just has
or anything. But
what do you hear about him when he slapped Chris Rock? Is that what?
Probably.
Yeah.
He just thinks Will Smith looks funny.
He does. He looks like a Mr. Potato Head with a big, long, lanky body. I've said that my entire life, Billy. It's like he looked like a big old walking, talking Mr. Potato Head.
Oh,
good rapper. Love that man as a rapper. I love Will Smith as a rapper. Acting, I can go either way. Oh Jesus.
3 hands, no feet.
I mean, they got the shortness and the orange color right. So I think I'm going to call that one accurate. So
yes.
And that third hand is for reaching into people's pockets and stealing shit. So that's exactly what that's for. I think they're pretty accurate on that one.
And we have been making this hybrid animals. This is a cat and a frog.
That is awesome.
Yeah, we love this so much.
What's the program called?
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci. Yes.
It's not free, but it's lovely.
I have been trying to. I was debating on whether I've heard about it, so I was debating on whether I should actually try it. Because they had a free demo, like a trial thing on it.
3 days,
yeah. And I was like, this is pretty cool. This is pretty damn cool. But, then I'm thinking, I'm like, I can make some pretty fucked up shit with this, so I'm not sure if I want to pay for it, because I'll be getting in trouble.
We can too, and we are.
That's awesome. So, this song is called Penicillin Penny by Dr. Hook. People, Dr. Hook. The funny thing is, they covered a lot of songs by the previous artist, Shel Silverstein. A lot of their songs were just straight up off of his. They just took it, and they performed with him, I guess. I because they did a few times. They did this song was not sure if this one was written by Shel Silverstein. It was definitely one of their bigger hits. It's listen to the lyrics; it's pretty dirty. These guys are pretty dirty. But they had some really big hits. I don't know if you ever heard of Dr. Hook before. They were big in the 70s and 80s. If you ever get a chance, start listening to some of their music. Like you'll like it, I think. Oh, and my last pick here. We're moving into Shaka Khan, baby. I love Shaka Khan. Ain't Nobody from the 80s. This was on one of my favorite movies, Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo, and Breakin', the original Breakin'. I have this thing for cheesy dance movies, and they were some of the cheesiest in the 80s. See, in the 80s we had movies like Breakin', we had Beat Street, we had Crush Groove, we had a whole bunch of them, just. I don't know. I can't call them blaxploitation movies, really. I can, really, but I can't because they're not like as bad as like Superfly or Shaft or anything like that. But it was basically just taking the black culture at the time and just amplifying it and putting it on screen to try to show people. But I loved this. The breakdancing culture was my thing back in the 80s. I loved it. I used to be able to do stuff before I got fat and old, and now I can't. I'm gonna hurt myself. I try to spin on my back. I ain't getting up. You know what I mean? Like I can't.
If I'm gonna try that, I'm gonna just die instantly.
Exactly.
With my back.
But I have such a love for the hip hop culture, for the original hip hop culture. Not nowadays. Rap music now, I can't listen to it. I can't listen to most rap. It's garbage. It's straight up garbage. Even the garbage music back in the 90s, in the 80s, in hip hop was still good. Like that's the thing. Like it may have been garbage, but it was still good. Like now it's just garbage. I can't listen to that. I can't do it. I'm sorry, people.
That's so accurate.
Right, exactly. And then there's after every other fucking word, I'm like, bruh, like, come on. I'm like, why are the Fat Boys dead? Why is Run DMC old? Why can't they not be putting out music still? Like, why are the Beastie Boys old white guys now that don't want to put out music? Like, why? Just because MCA's dead,
one
I
of
get
them
it.
died.
I get it, but the other two can still put out songs. Not as the Beastie Boys, granted. They can put out music.
I think Andrew does.
Does he?
Some.
It's like,
but I don't know his
I think he's mainly
name
producing, right? Like, he's got to be producing.
I'm not sure. I think he does both.
Yeah, he might be putting out.
But he keeps it kind of down low.
Yeah, I see. Beastie Boys, I loved their punk stuff. A lot of people didn't like their punk stuff. It was great. Cookie Puss is like a hybrid punk and hip hop song, and that was a great fucking introduction to the Beastie Boys. Back when they had a female drummer, by the way. A lot of people don't know that. The Beastie Boys, definitely had a female in their group, and she went on like right before they signed with Def Jam Records. I think she left the band, and then they started with She's On It, and then all their other like Fight for Your Right, stuff like that. So she literally left like right before they got big. I don't know if that was by choice or a band decision, or because I think
I don't remember. I've read their book, but I don't remember anymore.
Because I know they were on good terms. Like they didn't break up because they were shitty to each other. I think maybe they were just going for that, just the straight up hip hop style at the time, I guess, instead of, band.
Yeah.
But I think they would have worked with a drummer. Like, that shit would have been awesome. A female drummer at that. Fuck, it would have been totally fucking different than anybody else. Like, I gotta listen to more Beastie Boys.
I think it has something to do with, going full hip hop.
Yeah,
and she wasn't really in on it, so
I can imagine it. Maybe, I mean, she could have been incorporated into it somehow. I think, but you're right. I think it was more because it was just straight hip hop, and they were just working with a DJ at the time. They didn't really have the live band. Which, by the way, people, and this is Shakani Navadi. It's carrying off now, so we're gonna start to wind down the show. But the Beastie Boys, by the way, their original DJ was not Mixmaster Mike. It was a guy called DJ Hurricane. And they also originally Jam Master Jay started out was DJing their live shows from Run DMC because they were on the same shows. So Jam Master Jay, before DJ Hurricane got set in as their official DJ, he would be in there and he would be DJing for him. It's a little factoid there, people. Not many people.
I didn't know that. Yes. Even I didn't know.
I stumped the fact queen. All right. Yes. I feel good about myself now. All right. So, all right, everybody. So we're gonna get this winding down now. Again, Hannah, I love hanging out with you, girlie. My bestie.
Same.
This is awesome. I'm glad everything went right today. And so we're gonna say goodbye. We are going to plug stuff now. Hannah, is there anything new that you need to talk about?
The only thing besides One Hand on Tech is, well, it's in Finnish, so I don't know. me and my friend Aaro, we have this Finnish
You're doing that again,
improvisation
right? You guys
podcast.
will keep doing
Yeah,
that? Yeah.
we had 1 year. We didn't do anything because Aaro was in the army,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
now he's
salute, sir.
off. So it's kind of mandatory in Finland.
Oh, it is. It was.
Yeah.
It was here too for a long time.
Mhm.
They would do the
Yeah.
draft and all that stuff. Then they labeled it unconstitutional to force people to fight for
Mm.
a country.
Yeah.
But you know
But
what?
we
I
are
do
such
agree,
a
though.
small country,
Yeah, you
so
guys have to. I'm not against it. I'm not against. I am
Mhm.
against forcing people against
Yeah.
their will. But if you're willing to do it, I'm not against it. You know what I mean? That's it's the way
Yeah.
it is.
And if
I
you
have family
really,
who are in the
really
military.
don't want to do it,
Yeah.
you can do civil services, but
Well,
it
that's even
takes a
better
bit
then.
longer.
Then that means they don't force you to. But civil service is fine. You know, but
Mm.
they give you an option. So that's not really like
Yeah.
a force. Then that's good. No, they give you an
Yeah,
option to
but
do
you
something
have to
different.
take one, pick
Right.
one.
Right.
So
And you said the civil service lasts longer, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
My both brothers were on
Would they do
civil
like?
service.
What do you do? Stuff for the post office, stuff like that?
One of them was in university library, and the other one was, what did the other one do?
I want to be forced to be a librarian. Give me like a couple of years.
Yeah.
Is what well, you get paid, obviously. I mean, they're not going to not pay you, so right. So
Yeah, a little bit. And
well, I mean,
he got a job from it since at the time he was still studying, so it was really good for him.
That's awesome though, because that provides a skill. Quite frankly, you know what I mean.
And my husband was teaching tech for, was it the elderly or immigrants? Some people who didn't really understand shit about what he was trying to teach. So I think it was funny as hell.
That's awesome though. I think that's cool though. Like, you know what? Like
Mhm.
at least they're providing a service. You know what I mean? It's not just like, oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna go fight. You don't want to fight?
Mhm.
You're gonna teach somebody to do something. You're gonna help
Mhm.
somebody.
Yeah.
That's why don't they do that here? Like honestly, our military
Yeah.
would be as garbage as it is, right? Like they'd have more people, I think, signing up willingly. Like, or to, if they gave them a choice, like, all right, you can either go fight or you can go do this. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, I would at that point consider it. like,
Mhm.
like shit. Can I be a librarian for a couple of years? Fuck yeah! All right, I got you. I don't have to see fucking.
Yeah.
I'll read a book every day. I will fucking. I will teach illiterate people how to read. Like I will love to do that. Like this. All right, America, get on this shit. What is wrong with us? Like fucking Finland's got this shit down. They get vacations. They get fucking all this. What is wrong with us?
Can't say.
God, no, please speak your mind. This is ridiculous. Our country sucks. So, all right, I'm gonna get out of here before I get in trouble. So, all right, Hannah, I love you, girlie. Besties,
Love
we're
you
out.
too.
Everybody, we will see you guys next time. Hannah, what should we do next time before we get out of here? What should our show be? I'm gonna let you pick it.
I don't know. I really love this random show.
You want to do another random show?
Yeah.
Let's do another random.
one.
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
We're going to come back to another random show. Salute. We're out of here. Bye-bye.
Bye.